Hi, beautiful souls. In this video, we're talking about how to release financial blocks and manifest the money you deserve. So before we get in that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Kimiano. This is the Intuitive Soul Tribe, and here we talk about all things manifesting. So, law of attraction, law of assumption, and mental health. If those are your vibes, welcome. So, guys, if you need any further guidance on manifesting, you can check out the Manifest Everything journal. That link is in the description. If you're having trouble manifesting a specific person or wanting more money, whatever the case be, I'm your girl. You can check out our Manifest with Ease sessions there. You can pay, I think, as much as $50, maybe a little bit less, a little bit more, depends. I'm always changing the prices, but if you do need some guidance and you would love to do a consultation with me, that's fine. I do out of town, out of state, out of country consultations as well. And on top of that, if you guys have not joined the VIP Soul Jimmy Lights group, check it out. There you can have access to all 12-part series and coaching material that may be given in that group as well. All right, let's get into this, guys. So when it comes to financial blocks, it's very common in the manifestation world. Why I say it's common is because a lot of us don't come from, wealthy homes. We don't. It's a lot easier to believe and have faith in wealth and prosperity and money and abundance and being abundant when they come from that, right? But some people, it's a lot harder, or maybe it's not just hard. Maybe we just never actually been able to feel it, see it, or experience it. And so oftentimes we have these things called financial blocks. Some of those blocks are the I don't have syndrome, right? It's so easy for us to say when we're put in situations financially where we're at financial, I think the word I'm trying to use, guys, is scarcity. Yes. Sometimes we are in that mode, and what happens is often not, you may be invited somewhere and you are about to say these words: I can't go, I don't have maybe it's enough, or I don't have the funds to pay for that, or maybe if I'll hit you up in years later when I have a better job. Things like that are all submitting. If you think of it like this, it's like submitting, like when you use a computer and you're writing a document, right? And in that document, you're typing away, and you see the letters on the screen. Well, that's the same thing you're doing when you were talking about financial blocks. You are submitting to the universe, like you're typing, and you're submitting to the universe that I don't have enough money. I'll never have enough money. This is where I'm at right now in my life, and I'll probably still be here 2 years, 10 years, 20 years from now in that situation. So instead of being so used to responding with that, and then this is where the question comes in, because guys, I've been there too, where people often say, well, if I'm not supposed to say I don't have money, and I know I can't pay for something or can't go to a movie theater without money, then what am I supposed to say if I'm not going to tell people the truth on me and my money? It's not about truth or dishonesty. It's really simply about letting that conversation be shifted without stating what you think is your reality right now. So let's go back to the time as an illusion, is what I always say on my channel. And if you guys are not new here, you know that. It is created by mankind, right? So past, future really doesn't exist. It's all just the present moment. And so if you, in 15 days, win the lottery and get $20,000, you will then have enough money to go to a movie theater, maybe buy movie theaters, maybe get a house of movie theaters. Like, you won't be in that situation. And so it's just like saying to that person who's now has $20,000, like, wow, you have $20,000. That is great. What would you say to your younger self? Is that to keep going, to move forward, you're going to get $20,000 one day. Well, it's the same concept. See, if you take time out of it, you already have money. So it's not about lying. It's not even about acting as if. When you really take away time, past, present, future, I bet in the past there were times where you did have money. I bet in the past there was times where you didn't have money. But the point of the matter is, each had money and each had a flow of it, and none of them were wrong or right. See, all the universe does is give back what we put out, right? So if you're putting out more of a frequency of doubt, fear, and scarcity, then what do you think is going to happen? The universe is going to give you more things to say you have less about. But instead, if you wake up thinking abundantly, thinking of the things you have. The first thing you wake up in the morning and you see is a gratitude list on, I'm thankful for my home. I'm thankful to be a homeowner. I'm thankful that I get to pay my mortgage on time. I am thankful that I get to have 2 vehicles. I am thankful I get to have lights on and water to drink and food to eat and a roof over my head. When we focus on gratitude and all the things, because you truly do have a lot. You are abundant in more ways than one. And most of you guys who are watching me know that. Now, yes, you could always have more, and yes, there could always be better out there. But if you guys know J. Cole, he said, love yours. What that means is love your life, love where you're at. Stop always looking where you want to be and start being who you are now, who you want to be now, and start submitting to a higher power. So that way, when you do tell the universe these things, you are putting out a frequency that is aligned with abundance, not scarcity. Scarcity is fear, and God did not give you the spirit of fear. That is not true. That is not real. Going back to the time as an illusion theory, it's an illusion. So there is no such thing as future or past, you being rich then or being rich now. You already are rich. You already are wealthy. So going back to the person who invited you to the movies and you're sitting here like, oh my God, I don't, but the reality is I really don't have like not even $10 in my bank account. Well, instead of saying that, you could just say, oh, I would love to go to the movies with you, but today I'm not going to be able to. I really got some work to do. Or I really got time that I'm going to be spending with my daughter today, but maybe next time. That's a new way of explaining the situation without having to submit information to the universe. That's the opposite. Or you can say, hey, my payday is normally on Fridays and today I just paid a lot of bills, so I think it would be better and it would be more fun and exciting for me to do it next weekend with you. So if you want to go then, that's fine too. There's ways to communicate with people that, hey, I'm not in a situation to be able to do this right now, but I will sooner than later. And that's actually how I manifested my home. When I first was manifesting being a homeowner, it came with a lot of stress and fear and anxiety about what kind of home I'd even be able to get, right? But when I realized that whether I have my house now or later, I'm still gonna get it. So let that sink in. Whether you have your car now or later, you're still gonna get it. And so it brings so much calmness to your spirit and your soul when you provided that answer, which is, you are going to get it. You're going to have the money. It is what it is. You're going to have the money to buy a car. You're going to have the money to buy a house. You're going to have the house that you want. It doesn't matter if you manifest it now or later. Some of us get so tied up. Well, Kim, I'm in the process of buying a home and it's so beautiful and it's everything I want it to be, but I'm so nervous and I'm worried about this person and the competition, and they're going to bid higher than me, and then I may not have enough money, and da 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 da. All of that is fear. It doesn't exist. If it's meant to be yours, it will be yours. And if it is not yours, trust that what is coming your way is more than what you thought was yours. That is the kicker. That is the takeaway. So I really want you to start working on focusing on the present, being grateful for what you already have, and then understanding of what you will have and saying thank you before it's even here. That is how you get rid of financial blocks. That is how you get the money you deserve. Now, as far as the direct financial blocks are concerned, the way I got rid of them is through reinforcement, consuming anything that had to do with wealth, and assuming only the best and do away with the bad. So when bad thoughts would come, like, hey, I don't have enough money, I would switch that thought around and I would say, I love that I always have more than enough money. I always have more than enough money. I would be washing dishes, folding clothes, doing work. It didn't matter. And I'm in my mind, I'm saying, I always have more than enough money. I always have more than enough money. That is almost like a game you're playing and no one even hears you because you're doing it while you're doing stuff. You're doing it while you're washing dishes, or you're doing it while you're vacuuming the floor, or you're doing it while you sweep. You know, these are powerful things you could be saying. And what I do a lot is I release the negative energy. So I normally say I release all financial blocks and thoughts about money. I release all financial scarcity. I release all negative thoughts about money that don't do anything to favor money. And so it is already done. And I will say that as many times as I feel I need to until I feel better. because that's the power of human nature. We can do things enough until we feel better. You can say that I am financially free, that I release all my financial blocks and worry, and so it is already done. Thank you, universe, for the abundance of money coming into my life now. I'm so grateful, and so it is already done. It's that simple, because you're that powerful. And when you start believing you're that powerful, you then create that power. Okay. And yeah, reinforce, consume all wealth content. You're already doing great. If you're watching this video, you're already doing great. So I want you to comment in the comment section, I'm doing great. And I want you to save this and share it with someone else. Share it with at least 10 people. Share it with 20 people. Share it with 15 people, because the more that you do for others, the more that you share, the more that you give, the more that you do of service in this world, you get 10 times more back. So think about that when you're hitting that share button on this video and you're sending it to 5 people you love and care about. Think of the service that you would be doing for them in their life and the changes that they will be making with manifesting money, all because you hit share. There's so many different ways that we can support one another in this world, but you have to ask yourself, are you ready for what's to come because of that? The more you give, the more you receive. Remember that, guys. So you guys, lots of love in life. You guys enjoyed this, please let me know in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, check out the Manifest Everything Journal. That link is in the description as well. If you guys want any mentorship or coaching on manifesting faster, or manifesting wealth, or manifesting love, check out the Manifest with Ease sessions on my website, which is simplicitysim.com. And I also have a VIP group known as the Intuitive Soul Tribe. So if you guys want to join the VIP Soul Gems Elite group, then check it out. That link is in the description. You'll have access to all 12-part series, all extra coaching content regarding manifesting, and our member-only lives. So guys, lots of love and light. Y'all got this. Do not worry about anything. As I always tell you guys, go get your moolah and go get your boo. Bye.